Jin has once again proven his global influence as he earns a prestigious nomination for K-pop Artist of the Year at the upcoming iHeartRadio Music Awards 2026. The nomination marks a major milestone in Jin's post-military career and highlights his growing impact as a solo artist on the international music scene. Following his return to full-scale entertainment activities, Jin has steadily captured attention not only from fans, but also from industry observers worldwide. His music releases over the past year have demonstrated remarkable consistency in chart performance, streaming numbers, and radio play, particularly across North America. This recognition from iHeartRadio, one of the largest radio networks in the United States, reflects how Jin's artistry has resonated far beyond the traditional boundaries of K-pop. The K-pop Artist of the Year category is widely regarded as one of the most competitive honors at the iHeartRadio Music Awards, as it is influenced by both listener engagement and overall cultural impact. Jin's nomination places him alongside some of the most influential figures in contemporary K-pop, underscoring his status as a leading force in the genre, even as he continues to balance individual artistry with his identity as a member of BTS. Throughout 2025, Jin showcased a refined musical style that blended emotional storytelling with polished production, earning praise from critics and fans alike. His songs frequently trended across social media platforms, while fan-driven streaming campaigns helped maintain strong momentum throughout the year. This sustained presence played a significant role in securing his spot among the nominees, reinforcing the strength of his global fanbase, ARMY, whose support remains unwavering. Industry analysts note that Jin's nomination also reflects a broader shift in how K-pop soloists are being recognized on Western award platforms. As audiences become more receptive to diverse sounds and multilingual music, artists like Jin are benefiting from increased exposure and mainstream acknowledgement. His ability to connect emotionally with listeners, regardless of language, has been cited as a key factor in his continued success. The 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards are set to take place in Los Angeles, drawing worldwide attention from fans eager to see whether Jin will take home the trophy. Regardless of the final result, the nomination itself stands as a powerful statement of his influence and artistic growth. For Jin, this moment is not just a personal achievement, but also a testament to BTS's enduring legacy and the expanding global reach of K-pop as a whole. As anticipation builds toward the award ceremony, fans around the world are rallying behind Jin, celebrating yet another chapter in his remarkable journey. His nomination for K-pop Artist of the Year solidifies his position as one of the most impactful Korean artists of his generation, and signals that his solo path is only gaining momentum on the world stage. The excitement surrounding Jin's nomination has also sparked renewed discussions about his artistic evolution and long-term trajectory in the global music industry. Since stepping back into the spotlight, Jin has shown a clearer sense of identity as a solo performer, embracing themes of vulnerability, maturity, and quiet confidence that resonate strongly with listeners of all ages. Rather than relying solely on spectacle, his recent work has emphasized emotional depth and sincerity, qualities that have helped him stand out in an increasingly crowded global market. Fans have played a crucial role in amplifying this momentum. Across social media platforms, Jin's name has consistently trended following the announcement of the nomination, with fans sharing clips, lyrics, and personal stories about how his music has accompanied them through important moments in their lives. This organic engagement reflects not only strong fandom loyalty, but also the genuine emotional connection Jin has built with his audience. For many, the nomination feels like a shared victory, validating years of support and belief in his individual potential. Music industry insiders have also pointed out that Jin's nomination comes at a time when K-pop's presence in Western media is becoming more nuanced and diversified. Rather than focusing solely on group achievements, major award shows are increasingly acknowledging individual artists and their distinct musical identities. Jin's nomination signals that his work is being evaluated on its own artistic merit, rather than solely through the lens of his group background, a shift that many view as a positive sign for the future of K-pop soloists. As the award ceremony approaches, anticipation continues to build around whether Jin will attend in person and possibly deliver a live performance. While no official details have been confirmed, the possibility alone has generated widespread buzz. A stage appearance would not only mark a symbolic moment in his solo journey, but also reaffirm his status as a performer capable of commanding international audiences on his own. Regardless of the final result, the nomination itself stands as a defining highlight of Jin's 2026 career narrative. It represents recognition from a mainstream Western platform, reinforces his relevance in a rapidly evolving industry, and opens the door to even broader opportunities in the future. For Jin, this moment is not just about competing for an award, but about standing confidently at the intersection of artistry, global influence, and personal growth. As fans and observers look ahead, one thing is clear: Jin's journey as a solo artist is far from slowing down. The K-pop Artist of the Year nomination serves as both a celebration of how far he has come and a strong indication of how much further he is poised to go on the global stage. Beyond the immediate excitement of the nomination, many observers see this moment as a turning point in how Jin's career will be perceived moving forward. For years, he has been recognized as a vital part of BTS's global success, admired for his vocals, charisma, and emotional expressiveness. Now, this nomination reinforces the idea that his artistic presence stands firmly on its own, capable of competing and thriving within a highly competitive international awards landscape. The recognition from the iHeartRadio Music Awards also highlights the growing influence of fan-driven platforms in shaping mainstream success. Jin's strong radio presence, digital engagement, and consistent streaming performance demonstrate how global audiences actively participate in elevating artists they connect with. This dynamic reflects a modern music industry where cultural impact is measured not only by charts, but by sustained listener loyalty and emotional resonance. Cultural commentators have noted that Jin's appeal lies in his ability to balance authenticity with professionalism. His public image remains grounded and relatable, while his music reflects a refined sensibility that appeals to both longtime K-pop fans and new listeners discovering his work for the first time. This balance has allowed him to cross cultural boundaries with ease, strengthening his position in markets that once seemed difficult for non-English-speaking artists to penetrate. As award season unfolds, Jin's nomination continues to generate broader conversations about representation and recognition in global music. His presence in a major international category underscores how K-pop artists are no longer viewed as niche acts, but as influential contributors to the global soundscape. For many fans, this moment symbolizes progress, not only for Jin himself, but for the genre as a whole. Looking ahead, expectations surrounding Jin's next steps are steadily rising. Whether through new music releases, potential collaborations, or future international appearances, his career trajectory appears poised for further expansion. The nomination serves as both an acknowledgement of his achievements so far and a preview of what may come next. Ultimately, Jin's recognition as a nominee for K-pop Artist of the Year is more than a headline. It is a reflection of artistic growth, global connection, and enduring relevance. As the music world turns its attention toward the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards, Jin stands as a symbol of how passion, consistency, and authenticity can translate into lasting global impact. As discussions continue to unfold, many fans and critics alike are reflecting on how this nomination fits into the broader legacy of BTS and its members' individual paths. Jin's recognition at a major Western award show reinforces the idea that the group's influence extends well beyond collective achievements. Each member's solo journey is increasingly being acknowledged on its own terms, and Jin's nomination stands as a strong example of that shift. What makes this moment particularly meaningful is the timing. The global music landscape is evolving rapidly, with audiences showing greater openness toward diverse sounds, languages, and storytelling styles. Jin's music, often characterized by emotional honesty and melodic warmth, aligns naturally with this trend. Rather than chasing trends, he has focused on crafting songs that feel personal and timeless, allowing listeners from different cultural backgrounds to find their own meaning in his work. Media coverage surrounding the nomination has also emphasized Jin's steady, almost understated rise as a solo artist. Unlike sudden viral breakthroughs, his success has been built gradually through consistency, dedication, and a clear artistic vision. This slow-burning momentum has helped solidify his credibility, making the nomination feel like a natural progression rather than a surprise. For industry watchers, it is a reminder that longevity and authenticity still hold significant value in a fast-moving industry. At the same time, the response from fans worldwide continues to shape the narrative. Online communities have turned the nomination into a moment of celebration, sharing memories of Jin's journey from trainee days to global recognition. Many fans view this acknowledgement as deeply emotional, seeing it as proof that his efforts and growth have not gone unnoticed. The collective enthusiasm surrounding his name adds another layer of significance to the award season conversation. As anticipation builds closer to the ceremony, the focus is no longer solely on whether Jin will win, but on what this moment represents. It highlights a broader acceptance of K-pop artists within mainstream global platforms and reinforces the idea that music can transcend language barriers when it is rooted in sincerity. Jin's nomination has already left a mark, inspiring conversations about artistic individuality, global fandom power, and the evolving definition of success in today's music world. In the end, regardless of the final results on award night, Jin's presence among the nominees has already achieved something lasting. It has reaffirmed his place as a respected global artist, strengthened his solo identity, and added another meaningful chapter to his career story. For fans and observers alike, this nomination is not just an endpoint, but a signal that Jin's journey is continuing to unfold with even greater possibilities ahead.